Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, this is my dresser in the living room, and today I want to put mirror on each of the face, which is all the mirror they actually had. I went to Lowe's and I got these pieces cut. Now the thing is, if you look at the dresser front face of it, it's two pieces. It's 1 and 1. But instead of doing two pieces of mirror, I decided to do it like this. Just one. Now, I know it's going to be showing a little bit of that, but I honestly think when it's put together, it won't matter. You're not really going to know that it's not supposed to be there. So this is what I'm going to do. The thing that makes me sad is all these pretty knobs I'm not going to be able to put them on because this does not have a hole. So once I put the mirror on, I'm going to have something that doesn't have the other side to it because I'm going to have to glue it on. Okay, so I'm really nervous about this because I'm just hoping it doesn't look funny, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyways. So we're going to start with the first piece. Okay, so we're going to use E6000. So I'm just going to go ahead and start applying it here. This isn't the easiest thing to get out. So here is the dresser with the mirrors and the knobs. So this is how it came out. However, now my whole plan was to make my own overlays over the mirror. I tried something else and it came out really ugly. It was actually a stencil. And I tried to, it was, an adhesive stencil, and it came out really cheesy looking, so I wasn't happy with that. So what I ended up doing was going to the Dollar King, and I bought a bunch of zeros, in the letter zeros, and so that's the way I want to do it. Like, I'm going to show you what I'm doing, but right now, what has been the worst is trying to paint them, because they're just plain wood, and it's sucking up the paint. So I've been painting them since last night, so as soon as they get painted, then I'll be able to start on the drawers. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so here's what I did so far, and looking at it, it seems easy enough, but it's not. The thing is, first I wanted to put the Dipsy sticks in between, I painted them white. Then another problem was when you don't paint the back side, you could see it through the mirror, which I didn't anticipate. Another problem is trying to measure them, and then what I was trying to do at first was glue them to the back of these, but then it just made it, not flat to this mirror. So then I decided, okay, I'll cut it to size and just put it in between, which I can do. But I have to wait for it to be painted properly dry, and then I already measured these all out, and I'll show you how I did it. Now obviously, as you can see, I did all of them except for the last, which is what I wanted to show you. Now just let me make sure that the camera is hitting this so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, Okay, so this is how I start. Now basically the middle, these were not even. I just later took them off. See, this one's falling off. This one I could redo, but it's no problem. I'm basically going by this. They're not perfect. They're as good as I can get them. This turned out to be a really big job, and if you guys know of how much overlays cost and how that works, I'd really like someone to tell me, because I just assumed it would cost a lot more money ordering them, because I would have to special order the size. Because these are smaller than your typical drawer, the way the mirror is. Scared my dog. I just can't tell if that's crooked, but if it is, I will come back and fix it. To me, it looks a little crooked, but it's hard to tell. Now, this is what I did. I cut these all, I cut this to the size, to measure the size, and so this is how I spaced them. I just temporarily glued this stick, which is, in the first place, what I wanted to do was have sticks connecting them, but the sticks have to be painted a lot nicer, so that might be something I do or not, I'm not sure. So what I do is push it to the end to make sure that it's even, and then just kind of eyeball it, and hopefully it comes out straight. And like I said, it's not hard to pop these right off if they're, if they're not perfect. So, okay, where is my knife? Okay, so pick that off. This looks crooked to me too, but it's not a big deal. At least it's spaced. Easily take it off and just straighten it. So that just will go sloppily that way, just to space it. And I got my glue guns here, my glue sticks. This looks crooked to me. I'm going to just leave that for now. So this is how I did it. Now the next step would be, I measured out, they're still drying. Now if I want to add these, they'll go like this. Boom, boom, and then two on the side, which will be smaller. Okay, so I've decided to go ahead and do the middle trim. And I'm just going to show you how I did it. Now this is going to need lots of filling and touching up when I'm done. But I basically took, what I'm doing here, all I'm doing is just measuring it like this. So I'm going to put the tip over here, and I'm just going to draw a little line right here. And then I'm just going to cut it with scissors. Now sometimes you could stick it in there, it's so tight you could stick it in there without glue. And sometimes you'll need glue. And this one might be able to just be stuck inside. you're able to do that, it's not going anywhere. The problem is just getting it straight. And then what you're going to do, which I'm going to do, clean all this up, touch up any paint that needs it. There's some glue sticking out here. And then I'm going to fill in with like a filler that I have. I'm just going to fill in the little gaps. And then that will be the finishing touch. Okay, so just one more thing before I go. It's called Dry Decks Dry Time Indicator Spackling and Nail Hole Filler. Now it comes out pink, but it dries white. Now this is a perfect way, if you can, I don't know if you can see up close, but there's some gaps in between here with these little sticks. And all you have to do is fill in those gaps and it will turn white and it will finish this whole thing off beautifully.